Hello, hi, good afternoon, morning, or good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Life Coach Philippines, your daily access with professional certified life coaches brought to you by Life Coach Philippines. Life Coach Philippines is our community of professional life coaches certified by the Global Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs, a bona fide institute for mental health that is based in Dallas, Texas, USA. Life Coaching Access is our service to the community, and we aim to help individuals experience the process of transformation through the platform of life coaching. If you want to know more about our international coaching classes and services, please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for your assistance. By the way, I am Coach Tony for En Route to Forgiveness. The new beginning series starts now. Your access with me is every Sunday at 2 p.m. For my segment today, I will be sharing you episode 9. When was the last time you did something for the first time? Please tag your friends in the comment section below and invite them to join our conversation. You may also share this FB Live to your timeline and FB groups and pages so that we can reach more people and help transform lives. Alrighty then. First off, I'd like to greet everyone a happy new year, a good start to our 2021, and I hope everyone has had a good starting year. And if this is the first time you're watching me here in Life Coaching Access, then I'd like to say hi. I'm Coach Tony, and I am a coach that is more towards the millennials and younger people, as well as a career coach as well. So as a life coach, I don't give advice. I am also not a guru. And if you want to get to know more about me or get in touch with me, you can contact me through either email at coach.tony.espiritu@gmail.com, or you can go to my Facebook page at www.facebook.com/coach.tony.espiritu, or you can personally contact me through this number at 0906-2467-333. Alrighty then. So we will be having what's called the New Beginning series this entire month of January, and each episode will be for episode 9. We'll be talking about when was the last time you did something for the first time. Episode 10, we'll be talking about when was the last time you let your shadow rest. Episode 11, when was the last time you said goodbye to standing still? And episode 12, when was the last time you did what makes your heart sing? So I hope you guys are excited as much as I am for this entire month of January. Let's begin. So where we left off last year with the very last slide, which was defining your future. And how do we define our future? Well, we start off by asking ourselves or putting ourselves on our very first day of day 1. Now, let's begin with the question. When was the last time you did something for the very first time? How often do we ask ourselves this? This is the new year after all. When did we ever stop to think, hey, how do we do this? How do we go about starting the new year right? How do we go about doing things properly? Or how do we start the new year right? Or how do we start anything really, or anything at all? And if you're watching this on a replay, also go please list down or put down in the comment section below #replay so that you can join in the conversation as well. All right, so when was the last time you did something for the very first time? Well, for this day in particular, we normally think of the new beginnings as New Year's resolutions. And when we think of New Year's resolutions, we usually say new year, new me, new beginning, anything that helps us begin the year or begin our new lives or our new chapter in our lives. We make all these New Year's resolutions. everything that can help us create this newness in our lives. And then the very next day we just don't stick to it because these are just things that we do. So how can we begin our new year right? Or how can we begin our new days or the things that we want to do correctly? Um, and this can also apply to anything really, to anything that we set our mind to for the very first day. Hi, Coach Tin. Thank you for joining me today on our conversation today. And you too, Coach Candy. Hi, hello. Happy New Year to both of you. All right. So we always have to begin with to begin with the very first thing that we want to do. We have to look at our very first day, the very first thing that we want to do, the very first of everything, the first thing that we have to do. We have to think about starting everything or trying to start with a new phase in our lives or start things or with anything really by going outside our comfort zone. Now, a comfort zone is any place or anything that makes us feel comfortable. Straightforward as that. That can be something like something that you've been very much used to. For example, maybe watching a television show, or maybe going to meet with with the same friends that you've had for almost the entire time, or most of your friends that you've encountered over the years. By going outside of your comfort zone, you are allowing yourself to learn and discover more things about yourself. And when you go outside of that comfort zone that you partake in, you have to make you have to make new opportunities, or rather, opportunities are landed onto you, and you have to make them count. You have to take it for what it's worth. You have to learn things as they are, as they come along. And you can do that by talking with your friends about it, your experiences, or take a day to reflect about how you are or how you are currently doing, or doing things that you are very happy with, or you're sad about, or did you enjoy it, or did you not enjoy it? You have to take opportunities for what they are and what they're worth. And this can also be a second chance for you to start all over again, to start with a new chapter in your life, to get rid of the old and start with something new. Um, Last year in 2020, there were a lot of hiccups, especially with the pandemic, and we didn't get to start with or do things that we want to do in life or what we wanted to do last year. And this can be our second chance to do something about it. So, how can we move forward from here? Again, you have to step out of your comfort zone and take the experience for what it's worth. And take pride in you starting the thing that you want to do. Take pride in knowing that you are starting with something, especially if it is the most difficult thing or the most difficult um, thing that you want to do, especially if it's your first time doing the thing. For example, let's say that you want to go skydiving. It's really scary if you especially have a fear of heights. But if it's a New Year's resolution and a goal that you want to accomplish, then you will have to go for it. Take pride in knowing that you started something, whether it be an idea in your head or it's something that your heart really sings towards, or it's something that you really want to do. For us coaches, the very first thing that was very scary or very difficult or maybe easy, I was taking that jump to be a certified life coach and taking that certification, knowing that this would have been or this is the start of our life as a coach. And For some of us, it was easy to get there. For others, it was very difficult. But all of us went for it, and that's what we want to accomplish for our first day for the thing that we wanted to do, which was life coaching. Maybe that would be you. Maybe you want to be a doctor. Maybe you want to be a teacher, a professor, maybe. Or maybe you want to achieve something greater than you want to achieve. Maybe it's a calling that you want. If you are connected with me, then write down in the comment section below as well. All right. So, knowing what we want or knowing where we want to go from here, how do we take that leap? How do we how do we move on from here? Or what is that crucial first step that we have to take? Well, the first thing that we have to do is take pride in starting something. By being proud of starting something, we can we can get the ball rolling. Imagine a little snowball going on top of a mountain, and once it starts rolling, it becomes a big snowball. As it gets rolling, it becomes easier and easier, and it grows and grows and grows. And using that imagery for you in particular, where you are in this current journey in your life right now, um, use that image to think that, hey, I can do this. I am someone who's worth the thing that I want to do. And I'm only using generalized statements because I do not know where you are currently, but hopefully you are connecting with me in this journey that we're taking, especially in this new year. We have to think positively because, to be quite honest, last year was not the greatest of years, if for most of us. But we have to take pride in what we can start and in what we can do. So after taking pride, the very first thing that we have to do once we allow ourselves to do the thing that we want is to create the list of things that we want. This is very similar to creating your very New Year's resolutions. To lose more weight, maybe because you want to have a healthier lifestyle, or maybe it's to not spend as much money that in regards to lessen the spending habits that you have. Create a list of things that will help you. If you recall our episode on goal setting, which you can scroll through here in Life Coach Philippines, um, I mentioned that goals have to be both tangible, and what I mean by that, it has to be very firm and it has to be very tangible, but it has to have that wiggle room. You have to create that wiggle room for yourself so that you can, if anything goes wrong or if anything goes sideways, at the very least, you can pivot back to where you want. So create that list. Create a very, I wouldn't say generalized list, but create something that is for you. Set a goal for yourself that's really out there, and try to list them down as much as you can. What do you think you can accomplish for the year, and go for it. The second thing after writing down your list is talk with your peers, or if that is not an option, um, reflect on your list. Ask ask yourself if it's really possible. If your friends or anyone really has had any experiences with the things that you've listed down. If it's something really personal, then do your own research. Do Go to the internet, go to different forums, go to different websites, go ask different people what their experience was with regards to the thing that the goal that they set themselves for the similar goal that you want, and have that, and take what they say uh, as it is. Take it for what it is, because each each experience for is different for different people, and is rather it can vary from time to time. If and if you really want to have that, and you have that goal rather, then regardless of what they say, whether it be positive or negative, then go for it. But remember, always check yourself first, whether it's something that you want in your heart. And if it's something that you want to accomplish, then go for it by all means. Talking with your friends or getting in touch with do it. Let's use the sketch. Don't just jump out of a plane, hope for the best. You need to know what to do first. You need to take some diving lessons maybe, and then get those things that you've listed down and accomplish them. Finding out how much it costs may set you back a bit, but if it's something that you really want to do, then you can find different goals or different ways to achieve your goal. And fourth, once you've researched about it, once you've listed them down, once you were able to gravitate to, or once you'd rather talk with your different peers, then plan for it. Plan for where you want to place those things in 2021. Plan um, where you want to have those things. Where where do you want to plot it? Somewhere in the start of the year, maybe middle of the year, maybe towards the end of it. But have a concrete plan for it. Create your plan for now, for your future, and for what you is that you want to do. Aim for it, reach for it. Because the only person that is stopping you from attaining that goal is yourself. No matter what other people tell you, whether we can encourage you or not, or whether people will disagree with you or about wanting your goal, the only person that's stopping you from getting your own goal is yourself. And you have to be confident that you can attain that goal that you want. And lastly, just go. Go for it. Mm, and those are the main 5 steps. It's really simple. So create your list, talk with the talk with your peers, talk with do your own research, plan for it, and go. Sounds simple? Yes. Is it easy to do? It depends on you. It really depends on if your goal that you set yourself is very difficult. Hard to say, because for some people it's easy, for some people it's difficult. You have to believe in yourself. You have to take that take your goals or take the things that you want to do as it is, and you have to take those stumbles or those trip ups as a learning experience. You do those things in order to for you to grow and become the better version or the best version of yourself. You try and be active and be the better version of yourself, because you will only Because no matter what people say, it's on you to decide on where you want your life to take you and how to get there. Over the next 3 episodes, we'll be talking about how, why, and where to get where you want to go. This episode is really a stepping stone towards where we want to go in our lives. So, we've been talking about how to forgive yourself, how to ask yourself for forgiveness, how to plan for it, how to go about it. But if you if you don't go for it, then then there's no way you can move past it. Of course, take things as you can in your own amount of time. But hopefully you can start today. And again, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. So, as we end today's episode, let me invite you to visit our coaching hub at D Cup Coffee Republic, located at Pioneer Center compound along Pioneer Road, corner Brixton, and United Streets, Capitolio, Pasig City. Just across by Mian Center, our coaching hub is physically open from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. only, but virtual operations is 24/7, and we offer coaching services on demand any time of the day, any day of the week. And please connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. Again, that's 0917-586-1661 for your coaching needs. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week or over the course of this entire month of January. We'll talk about how to move forward and where, and ask ourselves questions on how to move forward as well. All right. Thank you.